it just I would know what do you think about the Straight Out Compton movie? How it was for you? It was real or false or something?
Um, I won't say it was fake, and I won't say it was too real. I say it was made for Hollywood, man. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because there were some things that wasn't really clearly shown. There were some things that they kind of put a little extra on. You know what I'm saying? And then there were some things that was even some of the timeline was off. Like some of the timeline was backwards. So, you know, when I sat and watched the movie, I was sitting there scratching my head like, huh? No, that didn't happen right there. I was like, okay, it's a movie, man. It's a movie. Let it go.
Do you think that I always ask, I asked Jerry Heller this, and I asked, I'm saying other cats, Eazy-E's kids. I've asked, do you think there might be like a Eazy-E movie someday, or maybe a different side of it, to where you can get more of a realistic version of what went down? Maybe a documentary.
I mean, it would be dope. It would be dope, but it would have to take somebody. It would have to take somebody, man. Like I as much as I love Dre and as much as I love Cube and them, I wouldn't want to put it in their hands. You know what I'm saying? It would have to take somebody, man, and to keep it 100. I wouldn't know who. I wouldn't even know. I probably would trust Yella. You know what I'm saying? Yella would probably do the movie justice as far as being, help writing and giving the information. Because, him and Eazy, they was real close, man. So Yella keep it 100.
Yeah, because in the Straight Outta Compton movie, Sin just sent me a question. He was saying that in that supposed scene with the fight with Ruthless, Coolio and Sir Jinx were there too, and yourself. Did they have that wrong too, pretty much?
Yeah, because kind of the way that went down, man, we was in New York. We was in New York for like a music convention. I forgot which music convention it was, and we saw them cats. We was going up the escalator, and they was coming down, or vice versa. It was back in the day. I can't really remember, but we met each other on the escalator, and it was us and Above the Law. It had nothing to do with NWA. It had nothing. Q wasn't even with us at that time. Q was on the. He was on one of the. He was talking. He was one of the speakers. So he wasn't even there with us. It was the actual just Lench Mob. It was all the Lench Mob homies and Above the Law. And yeah, we went up. We met back up, man, and went to the bathroom and handled it, man. And took care of our business.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, prior to Above the Law and whatnot, everybody was pretty cool. Did you guys know Above the Law, back in the day when you were CIA, or?
Nah, not really. That was Eazy and them people. That was actually Laylaw. Laylaw was that was Laylaw's group. So Laylaw brought them to the table. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was dope. I liked them. I always liked Above the Law. I never, KMG, rest in peace. But yeah, they was kind of like, I don't know, man. They was kind of new. You know what I'm saying? They was kind of new to the family when all that hit the fan. So that's what really kind of pissed us off the most as far as the Lench Mob homies, because we was like, why are y'all getting into this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know you Eazy homie, and we know y'all are ruthless, but we wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because we understood that that's business. That was business between NWA. It shouldn't have had nothing to do with us or them, but they made it about them. So of course, we had to do what we had to do.
Yeah. And here you guys are all these years later. I'm sure at some point in time, did you guys ever make music together, or there ever any talks of that? Or?
Nah, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. Not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't ever. They was like they came up in Pomona. So me being from South Central, man, that's like 2 hours away, 3 hours away, man. So we kind of didn't really run into each other like that. I mean, I always had respect for them. You know what I'm saying? I always loved what they did, but nah, I never really dealt with them. You gotta understand, man, I was before them, so you know they were hella new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was there before DOC. You see what I'm saying? I was part of that. I was part of the family before DOC. So when DOC came, I embraced Doc. Doc embraced me as a little young homie, and you know I always had love for them. But like you know, when you're speaking of above the law, though, they was like, you know, even though they triple OGs in the game, they were still new to me.